Everyone's felt hunger or the need to go to the bathroom, that empty stomach, the craving for food, or that feeling of bursting if you waited just a little too long to go. But what gives us that feeling? Well, that would be our eighth sense, interoception. Interoception, put simply, is a sense of our internal visceral organs. However, interoception involved with many areas of research and interacts with a multitude of functions, including emotions. But how does it interact with our emotions? The Schachter and Singer emotion theory emphasizes the cognitive appraisal of both the physiological responses and the situation. The application of this theory to interoception is through the affect of an individual appraising the physiological arousal felt in the current situation they find themselves in, which will then determine the emotion felt. An example of this is found in anxiety and depression, where the already present negative affect leads to the expectance of negative body signals resulting in signal errors. The James Lange theory emphasizes the physiological signal in the occurrence of an emotion. Interoception through this theory's lens views its signals influencing the emotional response. An example of this is through the experience of fear. Through the lens of this theory, the physical reaction of fear leads to experiencing the emotion of fear. The Lazarus cognitive mediation model views the positive or negative appraisal of a stimuli as the main influence of the emotional and physiological response. A positive appraisal will result in a positive emotional and physiological response, and a negative appraisal will result in the opposite. An example of this would be the emotion of stress. Appraising a stimulus as stressful will result in the physiological reaction and emotion of stress. How do we go about improving our interoception? And what are the benefits? Well, interoception can be improved through guided exercises where an action is performed twice. Once to see how the action feels initially, and then again while focusing on how a certain part of the body feels. Some benefits are body awareness, managing anxiety, reducing stress, and promoting caring and empathy. The main takeaways are that although interoception is our little known interior sense, it can interact with emotion in varying ways. This can be through the simultaneous appraisal of interoceptive signals in situations, as seen in depression. Interoception can directly influence what emotion is felt through the interpretation of interoceptive signals relating to specific emotions, as seen in fear. Interoception can also be affected by the negative or positive appraisal of a stimulus, resulting in physiological and emotional responses associated with that emotion, as seen with stress.